YOLO. Today we're going to be looking at three tech titans. These are absolute powerhouses in the realm of technology, and some of the biggest companies in the world. I'm sure you've heard of them, and if you haven't, you have to have been living under a rock. The three companies we're going to be taking a look at today are Apple, Tesla, and Nvidia. And as a reminder, I am not a financial advisor or fiduciary. This is for entertainment and educational purposes. That being said, let's take a look at just how well these companies are doing. And as always, take a look at what a hypothetical $10,000 investment with dividends reinvested would be worth today, to give you an idea of just how much bang for your buck each of these offers. And we'll go in alphabetical order. So, up first, Apple. Ticker symbol AAPL, currently sitting at $238.99 a share. This is one of the biggest companies on the planet. Since they went public back in 1980, the company has had 5 different stock splits because their share price had gotten so high. And Apple was actually the first company to hit the $1 trillion market cap back in 2018. Apple has done a phenomenal job at creating brand loyalty with their customers, to the point where some people will buy the brand new iPhone every year, even if it's almost identical to the previous year's version, sometimes shelling outwards of more than $1,000 per phone. Apple made roughly $391 billion with a B, B-I-L-L-I-O-N. $1 billion last year alone in 2024. However, not everything is sunshine and rainbows for Apple. They currently have 2 large problems, the first being production, and then the second being shipping and distribution. This is due to the fact that America and China are in a tariff war, but so far this has not affected their dividends. Apple currently pays a dividend of 25 cents per share paid out quarterly. Now, this could be a good opportunity to buy in at a lower share price because the fundamentals of the business have not changed. They're still doing the same thing that they were, and they're still innovating and making new products that we haven't even heard of yet. They've got things cooking in the back burner, so to speak. But doing a major overhaul of their production and logistics operations will cause short-term price drop or stagnation in their stock, compared to what it would have been otherwise, as they eat the losses of moving everything over to another country. Next up on our list of tech titans is none other than fan favorite Tesla. Ticker symbol TSLA, currently sitting at $425.86 a share. I had actually made a video on Tesla not too long ago, and in that video I had said that it was a pretty good buying opportunity, due to the fact that the political violence and unrest had caused the share price to decrease, even though the fundamentals of the business have stayed the same. To give you an idea of how well the company has been doing the last couple of years, we just have to look at the fact that in 2023, they had made over 1.8 million deliveries for electric vehicles. And last year, they had a total revenue of $97.7 billion. With a B, B-I-L-L-I-O-N, $1 billion. And that's from a company that went 10 years straight being unprofitable after its IPO. They're really rags to riches story, if you will. Tesla has also positioned itself well to take advantage of the technological arms race that's going on in the world. Currently, America and China are both leading in the technological development of artificial intelligence and robotics. This is a new industry which will generate billions, if not trillions of dollars over the next 10 to 20 years. And if Tesla is able to maximize on that, you could see their share price skyrocket. Not only that, having that level of dominance in the new field will be tremendously beneficial to America as a whole. Unfortunately, Tesla does not pay a dividend. They're taking all the money that they earn and then reinvesting it into the company so that they can grow and develop fast enough to compete in these technological arms races. Sorry about the noise in the background. But moving on to our final tech titan today, we have Nvidia. Ticker symbol NVDA. currently sitting at $170.29. This company has had 6 different stock splits since 1999, including a ridiculously massive 10-to-1 stock split last year. Their share price has just grown that exponentially. They are fundamentally critical to all other technological companies because of the computer chips that they make. Nobody else on the planet can produce what they produce at the speed they produce it. They are absolutely raking in the money from the AI gold rush. Similar to the California gold rush, all the different AI companies and robotics labs are like the miners. But NVIDIA is like the guy who saw the gold, bought all the mining equipment, and then sold the mining equipment to the miners for ridiculous prices, which happened in California during the American gold rush. The entire world operates on computer chips. Vehicles we drive, phones, laptops, computers, giant data storage banks, artificial intelligence, weapon systems, everything requires these computer chips. They are very well set to be able to continuously have guaranteed customers until the end of time. They will be able to sell to every modern nation or every modernizing nation. The only thing they're really going to have to worry about is geopolitical events and rare earth minerals to actually produce these chips. Other than that, they've pretty much got themselves a nice little money machine that goes brrrr. NVIDIA does pay a dividend. Their dividend is 4 cents per share paid out quarterly, which doesn't seem like much, but it's more than what Tesla pays. Now let's take a look at what a $10,000 investment in each of these companies back in 2010 with dividends reinvested would be worth today. Starting with Apple, $10,000 investment, 2010, dividends reinvested, $289,160. That is a monstrous return. However, that dwarfs in comparison to Tesla. A $10,000 investment in Tesla would have been worth $2.64 million within 15 years. You don't see returns like that almost anywhere else other than the technology sectors. However, Tesla is not the ultimate winner today. That falls to NVIDIA. $10,000 investment back in 2010 would be worth $4.179 million. That is taking your original $10,000 and letting it just skyrocket and explode. That's what I mean when I said the NVIDIA has the money machine that goes brrr. It is ridiculous amounts of growth. All 3 of these are wonderful investments when you compare it to the average 8 to 10% per year in the stock market. You're not beating that anywhere else. Technology has the greatest or maybe the most potential for growth, and it's absolutely monstrous. But let me know in the comments below if you own any of these positions in your own portfolio and how well they've been doing for you. Because based off of these numbers, they've probably been doing pretty well for you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the flip side.